Happy Hump Day, everyone. I am VJ, and this is WIP It Wednesday, where we get to share our works in progress. Say that 3 times real fast. Sorry I didn't get this schedule in advance so that you would get notice. So we will hang around here for just a little bit and give everybody a chance to come in. I am still working, it's in the other room. I am still working on that double strand ruffle hat. I'm on the last row of the ruffle. I'm almost done. I think I'm on the last row of the ruffle. It's for my daughter, so knowing her, she's going to have me put 4 rows of ruffles on. They just ask for extra, don't they? Chew, Happy New Year. How are you? Thank you for coming. Victoria, you probably didn't get a notification because I just walked in the door and just hit go. So YouTube and StreamYard and everybody else don't know where I am yet. I don't know where I am yet. I just walked in the door. I still have my coat on the back of the chair. It is good to see you, Chew. Victoria says, but crocheting away on my other shawl now. What happened to the sock? Did you finish the sock? Racine and Tom, welcome in. Good to see you. Where are you two today? I'm still in the land of misery. No, it's not bad. It's just that I live in a red state. I live in a blue city in a red state. I'm the minority. I've always been the minority. Everywhere I go. Church. You're at church? Pray for me. It's early. Okay. You don't have evening service. Okay. Well, good. Thank you much. Racine, when you get out of church, what will you be working on? I have to have a whip. Oh, here we go. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma is where we are. Okay. And you're at church in Oklahoma. Last night, about 9 p.m., we came by the arch. Did you honk at me when you went by? I would have waved. You know I would have. How's the weather in Oklahoma? Because it's 30 something here today. It's cold. I thought they said it was supposed to go up in the 60s. Apparently, I was not looking at the correct forecast because it's cold. It's cold. And the wind. Oh my gosh, I've got a Subaru Outback and the wind was blowing my little wagon across the road. I was like, "Ooh, my." Cuz I didn't know what was wrong with my car. And then I started looking at the trees and I was like, yeah, it's bad. I'm pinning the thing to the top just because I'm going backwards today. I am doing all of the things that I usually do beforehand afterwards because I just got here. And is Granny D going live today? Why do I have 2 StreamYards open? Oh, we can close that. Okay. Oh, thank you for waving to me. I don't even have to ask. You two are so sweet. Thank you. Victoria says, I am about 3/4 of the way through the sock. Just matter of turning the heel and needed a break from green color. I understand. It's 48 there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You all are warmer than we are, I think. Let me see. I haven't done this in so long, I don't even remember what the commands are. So sad. Kathleen and Trey, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm doing fairly well, thank you. Kathleen is crocheting on a pink waffle stitch blanket, and she has raspberry iced tea in her tumbler. Okay. Okay, Dinky Jen, happy hump day to you. How are you and mom? Okay, Nightbot says conditions are fair, wind with a temperature of 37. The wind is blowing northwest. That was the way I was headed. Maybe that's why I got here on time. At 23 miles per hour, and the humidity is 41%. Yeah, I knew it was cold out there. Okay, you saw Granny's post. I have to go and get the our parking pass. It's all the trees' fault. They sway back and forth, cause the wind. ESD is going live. Thank you, Sam. Welcome in. Good to see you. What are you working on? And Sam, I went back and I watched that video about the crochet machine. You gave a better description than she did. You should have made that video. I got a lot more info from you than I did from her. I'm just saying. Dinky Jen has 38 degrees. Wind is 9 miles per hour, and the humidity is 89%. You're just a little warmer and not as windy. And Racine saying hi to everybody. Dinky Jen says, "Me and Mama doing fine. How are you and everyone? How are you and everyone here?" Aside from having my brains running out through my nose, I'm doing pretty good. And I guess it's better to have my brains running out through my nose because I'm getting rid of that congestion. Yay, me. I went to get my permanent crown put on. Lab hadn't done it right, and we filed it down and worked on it and worked on it and worked on it. They're sending it back to the lab, and they gave me another temporary. The temporary feels a lot better than the permanent. I need to put my dentist in the lab because she does a much better job. Dinky Jen says, first sock challenge of 2026, theme Blue Winter, using 2.75 millimeter by 9-inch circular needles, Hobby Happy Toes number 3, and my Advent yarn called Socks Yay by Coopnitz. Coopnitz? In color topaz, cuff, heels, and toes. So she's going to make the cuff, the heels, and the toes in topaz. And everything else is going to be in socks. Yay! Yay! Now let me see if I can do this correctly. Cross your fingers. I might get this in the right order. You never know. You just never know. Yay, look at me. I doed it. I doed it. That is an interesting color combination, and I like the way it pulls. Ooh. I like the way that brown and cream pool. That would make a pretty hat. Hat and scarf in those colors. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Hold on, I gotta find the bus. What time is it? Okay. Oh Lord, I don't know if I get shorty today or not. We will find out. Let me go back because Jen had a comment in here, so let me see what that was about. Because I always miss things. And I posted the elixir in the group, and thank you, Miss Roberta, put a warning on it. We always have to make sure that people know we're not giving medicinal information. I'm not a doctor, but I practice one on TV. Okay, no, it was a comment. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. While I'm here, dag. Hold on. Facebook is giving me griefs. More griefs than normal. Let's try it this way. It doesn't want to give me all comments. It's like YT being on Top Chat. I want to see everything. Come on now. Work with me here. Okay, Dinky Jen also has January's Garnet Birthstone Month Square towards a blanket for Christmas. Critters Crochet, Teresa Crochet Along. Oh, so you're going to take all 12 squares and make a blanket? That works for me. Okay. And that's Garnet, huh? Okay. Now let me go catch up with the chat. Sam says, I'm full of poop and some info. I appreciate that. Hello, Crafty Witch. Good to see you. How are you? Happy Hump Day. Racine says, I'm knitting me a hat because I gave the one I had on Saturday and I need my ears covered with the wind blowing outside. I know you do. I know you do. Speaking of my parking pass, there is Granny D. How you doing, Granny? What is your whip today? I read it as a hat. I knew what you meant. Chris, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? Racine says, I don't know what is up with my typing, but it is playing tricks on my phone. That's that auto incorrect, because I will type the correct things and it changes them. And I'm like, no, I did what I wanted. Please and thank you. Everybody's speaking. Jen says, Sam, as normal as I can be. Normal is overrated. Racine says, Jennifer, I am making one also. I'll post it on VJ's page, and then you can see what mine turned out to be looking like. Okay. I can't wait to see. Sam says, normal. What's that, Jinky? Mary, honey, Happy New Year. How are you? Are you doing okay? I haven't seen you in forever. How are things in your part of the country? And what are you working on? Because you know it's WIP It Wednesday. You know I'm going to ask. You know I'm going to ask. What you whipping on? And as my cousin Michelle would say, what you whipping on? What you sipping on? But I want to know what's in your cup. No, you can be quiet. I have to go over here and do some stuff. And as per usual, I'm going to ask, what's everybody having for dinner tonight? Because I don't even know what they have for dinner. I think I might go out and get some catfish. I think I got some catfish in the freezer. But I don't feel like throwing it out and frying it. Dawn P, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. I'm going to be with you in just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I have to get our parking space because we don't want to be sitting out here on the corner of Dazed and Confused, which is where I'm going to be, because I get overwhelmed. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do that. Let me give you all something pretty to look at while I am fumbling with this. Because, yes, I'm pushing buttons because this is what I do. Oh, wait, let me go up and speak to everybody. It is so good to see you, Mary. Nightbot is dropping channel members. Jen says, Sam, it is what you make of it in your day. And there's Dawn P. Everybody's speaking. I have to update the night bot. And there's the other Dawn. Hello, hello. You got some whips and you sent the email. Thank you, Dawn. Dinky Jen is drinking tea and continuing sock. Okay. Victoria had to put her sock down. She was getting socked out. Dawn is making meatballs, sauce, and garlic bread. So, like a meatball sub? Speak to me. No, Dozer is Dawn. That one I remember. Oh, Chris just ran away from me. Drinking Circule and working on these motifs and ends. Yeah, if you're working on motifs, you've got some ends, but if you like it, I love it. I'm not going to discourage anybody from working on ends. Victoria says, just have to do the proper edging in this shawl, then it's done. Ooh, what kind of edging are you going to do? And did you make that wall hanging? You know I'm going to look at the background. You just know. You just know. Oh, penne and meatballs. That's good. That is good. I got to get rid of this. I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Okay. Oh, I can't do that and go over here. This is Victoria's shawl. This is the Marisol shawl, right, Victoria? Da, 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 da. And it's all about the blues. It is all about the blues. I'm trying to get my park pass. I got to get it validated. There she is. Dog, Granny, you in the third row. Did you offend somebody? I just say, dang. Hold on, I got one more thing I gotta do. Just one more. Just one more. Then we're gonna look at some more Beautimus stuff. Beautimus stuff. Okay. Here we go. Ta-da! We got a parking pass. We got a parking pass. We don't have to sit out on the street. Where is my star? There we go. No, just penne and meatballs. Crafty Witch is having tacos. It's not Taco Tuesday. Chris says dinner equals chocolate Owen meal replacements drink. Owen meal replacement drink? I'm not familiar with Owens. I assume since you're drinking it that it tastes good. Dawn says, actually, I think it's ZT. Okay. And that's just the difference in the shape. Cynthia, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy hump day. How are you? And there's Miss Suzanne. Hello, hello. And Happy New Year's to anybody I have not seen this year yet. There is Dreeny. Hello, hello, my little purple friend. How you doing? They are lovely blues, aren't they? Granny loves Trini. Everybody speaking. Victoria says, no. A friend made the wall hanging, but I got to pick out the colors for it. As for the edging, it's a chain 5 1C 1SC in the name chain 5 1SC in the next stitch. Oh, so it's going to be loops. Okay. And yes, that's the Marisol shawl. I remembered something. Yay, me. Chris says, I hate sewing, but will do for mom, son, or helper. That is very sweet of you. That is very sweet of you. Everybody is speaking. Cindy Lou, good to see you. How you doing? Granny says, I'm sure I probably did and never mean to. And I probably did never mean. Oh, Granny. Mandy, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Crafty Witch says, yeah, vertigo took over yesterday, so it got pushed to today. I am so sorry. Check with your doctor and see if you can take Benadryl for your vertigo. It helps a lot of people. Excuse me. It would not help me because I'm allergic to Benadryl. Dawn says, Chris, I like the Owen salted caramel. Really? Excuse me. I got a tickle in my throat and nothing to drink. Cynthia says, just finished putting together a pot of vegetable beef soup. House smells so good. I know it does. I know it does. I'm trying to figure out where am I going. Facebook. Then we get to go to the email. Your friend did a good job, Victoria. Suzanne. She says, okay, don't hold your breath on this getting done anytime soon. I've already ripped it out 2 times. Vanilla Sock by Crafts by Bridget. Queen's Craft by Bridget. Yeah, they say she's got the beginning sock tutorial to use. And I don't know about you ripping it out twice because it looks really good. That is so pretty. And you're using 2 colors at once? Ooh, you're brave. I don't know that I would be that brave. But carry on. I can't wait to see how it finishes. Marsha Lee, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Hi, VJ and crew. What's up? And hugs to everybody. And hugs to you too, Marsha Lee. And Happy New Year, because I don't think I've seen you this year. Everybody's speaking. Dinky Jen is asking Marsha Lee, did you enjoy Juan's live on Monday? Cindy says, watching on TV today with sister. Oh, that is so sweet. Hi to Cindy's sister. Nice to meet you. Marsha Lee is trying to see what everybody in the chat is doing, which is fantastic. Laurie, how are you? Welcome in. Hi everyone. I'm actually going to keep you running while I nap. Not feeling good at all, but I'll send one WIP in an email. Laurie, I am so sorry you are not feeling well. Yeah, you get some hot tea and go lay down. Victoria says, I had an ongoing weather/cold headache from like Sunday night to middle of yesterday afternoon. Ooh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Cynthia says, Mandy, so sorry. Things are so screwed up. Did I miss what Mandy said? I was skipping over the highs. Did I miss something important? It would not be the first time if I did. Nope, I didn't miss anything unless it's on the YT side because we discovered yesterday that Monday that StreamYard doesn't show me everything. Marsha Lee said, yes, I did, Jennifer. It was fun. Sam says, orange with caramel. Oh, no, 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 you don't. The person who first put orange in chocolate has a place in hell right next to me, all booked. Don't be telling me I have to make more room for another one. I don't know who put chocolate in the orange, but it is not my favorite. Every Easter, that's not going to work. Every Easter, my father used to bring us a box of chocolate covered cherries. First couple of years, it was a novelty. After that, I was through with them. They were chocolate covered cherries with some kind of cream in the middle. It's too sweet. Mandy says they really are, Cynthia. My kids were really excited to talk about our culture. I got to go to the YT side because it's not over here. I don't know what is going on with my chat. Un momento, por favor. I have to see what I missed. Because if it has to do with culture, I'm all for it. And Lord, I got a commercial on my own channel. Hold on, I'm trying to see what Mandy said. I still don't see it. Okay, whatever. I'll just go with the flow. It's okay. It's okay. Aren't those colors pretty? Sam says, ooh, everybody is making socks. Maybe I should too. I am not making socks. Kathleen says, VJ, I have a whip in the comments in the group. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Victoria says, I know I have to wait to see the pattern, but the socks I'm working on are a tiny bit soft. So bit of a struggle to see the pattern. Yeah. I like that's I like crochet for the instant gratification. You know what I mean. Instant satisfaction. We'll just go with that word because the other word is not coming to me. I'm not a fan of orange and chocolate. Thank you. Me either. I tasted it once and I was like, no. Marsha Lee says, hey, VJ, Mr. Wan and company have me designing my own blanket. I can't wait to finish it so you guys can see it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me go to the next one so that you have something beautiful to look at while I plug in my computer, because I thought it said 52% when I started this live. Apparently, that is not what it said. Miss Kathleen, WIP is a pink waffle stitch blanket in the round. Oh, yes, we had that talk about a blanket in the round. And yay, thank you, because I need to see how that works out. And I can't see anything until I plug this sapsucker in. But I was rushing to get here to see my peeps. I almost had to run over some people on the highway because they pulled over in front of me and they were just creeping. And then I tried to go around some people, and then the person in front of me started tapping his brakes, and I'm like, "Look, you all." So I got off on the exit, and luckily there were two lanes on the exit, and I took the outer lane, and I went around everybody. I was like, I have things to do. So you're making a square blanket using the waffle stitch. Go ahead with your bad self. Go ahead, Miss Kathleen. Where is Michelle? We got pink on the board and she's not here to drool over it. She just missed out. Where's my star? But Granny D likes the dark chocolate oranges. I have not seen the dark chocolate ones, but I don't like the oranges. Cindy says my grandma used to love those chocolate cherries. Yeah, my dad, like, he used to bring them every Easter, and after a while I was through with them. Victoria says I get the Terry's orange flavored chocolates from the boyfriend's family. Since I don't get it all that often, it's not bad. I understand. Well, I was only getting it once a year and it was still too much. Sam says, D, don't make me come over there to spank you. Oh, Granny says, Victoria, that's the brand I like. Okay. Cindy says, I know it will be beautiful, Marcia. Okay, Laurie has emailed me and now she's going to sleep. Okay, rest well. I hope you feel better when you wake up. Mandy says, I was saying that my daughter's school was having a multicultural night on Friday, but they had to cancel it because all this going on and excuse me. That's the safe thing to do. That is the safe thing to do. And schedule it for later when everybody is safe. Because those cold people will be gone soon, hopefully, because they've done enough. They've done enough. Victoria says we did a version of chocolate covered cherries where the cookies were the chocolate and then topped with the cream and a cherry on top of it. Now that's interesting. That's interesting. That Victoria, see, necessity is the mother of invention. Now that's interesting. Granny says, don't threaten me with a good time, Sam. Granny. Dawn says, she's laughing. I just realized the socks I'm making are basically orange and chocolate. Dawn, did you send me a picture? Oh, yeah, you told me you sent me an email. They're orange and chocolate. Oh, my goodness. Great minds think alike. You know, when we start on something, everybody is just into it. Cindy says, I bet chocolate covered homemade candied orange peels would be yummy. You know, I have not made those orange peels yet. And I bought some oranges last week. I have to pull out that recipe. Roberta sent it to me. Jen says, as Juan would say, ouch, it hurts, laughing that pink is bright. Sam says, you both know I got a wrench, right? I might just throw it. welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Granny likes that pink too. Cynthia says, wow, 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 gorgeous. Nightbot is dropping links. Thank you, Nightbot. It sounds interesting, doesn't it? Nana Michelle, welcome in. Good to see you. Hi, all. Got you on TV. And a blanky hello to all. Before you leave me, what's in your cup and what is on your hook? You know it's WIP It Wednesday. Share with the class. Chris says, Victoria, your cookie description made my teeth go on edge. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Orange and chocolate. Marsha Lee says, hey VJ, do you go to Mr. Juan's Taco Tuesday? You should join. It's fun. I used to go to his after hours on Saturday, and somehow or other, I got off track. I've got off since I started listening to those revenge stories on YT. I missed a whole lot of lives. I got to get back into them. Marsha Lee's laughing. Send all the chocolate with orange to Granny's house. And Dinky Jen is waving at everybody coming in. I don't know what W7B high is supposed to be, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. It's okay. Now I'm going to refresh the F of the bees before I go over to the E of the males. Because we know. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Racine says, here is my Critter Crochet Red Heart Yarn Salmon Cream and Caramel, 1 of 12. Lord have mercy. Have mercy. 1 of 12. Wow. Go ahead with your bad self. You just go right on ahead. Well, this is going to be a coin toss today because Shorty's bus is not on the map. I don't know how that happens. But we'll just go with it. Cindy says, I am sitting here working on the pockets, finishing touch, to complete my sister's hooded jacket. Oh, Cindy, please post that for FO Friday. You know we'd love to see it. Okay, Nightbot is doing that. So we will go over to the email. Oh, wait a minute. I have to make a final pass. Make sure I got it. Did anybody post anything on Facebook that I did not show? Because I do believe that I got everybody. No. Hold on. All right. Ooh. See, this is no good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got Facebook. Okay, over to the email. Where's my email? Oh, I lost my email. Runaway email. Okay. Ray is knitting a prayer shawl for church. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's pretty yarn. Is it a triangular shawl? Cindy says, was drinking water this morning, half a Coke around noon, and now a cup of coffee as I sit here crocheting. You're a little backwards, Cindy. Isn't it supposed to be coffee in the morning, Coke at noon, and then water? You got your breakfast drink at the wrong time. Isn't that pretty? It homespun does look nice. There's a lot of people who don't like homespun for various reasons, but if you can stand to work with it, it's nice. Oh, it's not a rectangle. Oh no, it is a rectangle because I asked was a triangle. Oh, it's a rectangle. Okay, it's gonna be pretty. And she's telling Jennifer it is nice yarn. You like that, Andy? It's Christy Brown. Hold on just a minute, please. God love her little dramatic soul. Shorty called me to let me know that they were stranded. And I said, okay, well, if the bus doesn't have you here by 4, I'll come get you. And she says, oh, no, we're on the bus, but the bus is stranded at school. And I'm like, what? She says, oh, we're getting ready to pull off now. I'm like, oh, okay. That's why the bus wasn't on the map. Lord have mercy. But there we go. Now it is at least registering that it's at school and it's moving. Yay. But she said they've been sitting on the bus for 30 minutes at the school. I don't know. I don't know. Roberta says, right, Marsha, I have some from 2 years ago. Roberta, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. And if you've been here for a while, I apologize because I have missed you. Oh, wait a minute. I jump. Hold on. I missed a few things. Okay, I was down here with Andy. Okay. Cynthia says, I am making a hooded scarf with latte cakes. I love latte cake. The picture just shows a lump of fuzz, so we'll post an FO on Friday. A lump of fuzz. Cindy says, yeah, but we had to have our fasting labs done this morning. Oh yeah, I gotta have them done too. I get around to it. Racine says the knitting needles are 13 in. Oh yeah, yeah, because homespun is a bulky 6, isn't it? It's a 6. It's a 6, I think. Jen says so many nice yarns that we can't buy from the UK. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but you all have a lot of nice wools that we can't get from here. So there she is. Roberta says, sorry I'm late, was dealing with paperwork. Girl, that's what I was doing yesterday. That's why I had that Etna thing when we started talking about it, because I had been working on it. It's a never ending battle. Marsha Lee says, keep that devil yarn away from me. Homespun is evil. A lot of people call it hellspun. As hellspun. Everybody speaking to Roberta. And Roberta says, hi, Marsha Lee. I still have some from 2 years ago. That's what she was talking about. Cynthia says, I really like homespun. The secret is put the hook between the stitches instead of the top. Makes wonderful squishy material. Really? Put the hook between the stitches. Okay. Okay. It makes for a wonderful, and homespun is good if you're doing loom weaving, because usually if you're doing the loom knitting, you have to double your strand of yarn. But if you're using homespun, you can do that with just one strand, and it makes for beautiful work. I always miss you. I need you and Sam here when I'm doing my lives. All of you are wonderful, but I need Roberta, because she always fills in the stuff that I don't know, and then Sam fills in the stuff that Roberta doesn't know, and it makes for an interesting live because I don't know anything. Marsha Lee says, being blind is not my favorite yarn to work with. I can't feel my stitches. I prefer using acrylic. Homespun is acrylic. Roberta's is signed, the government wants to know things. Well, if they want to know things, they need to tell things, because there are things we want to know. No, it's a bulky 5. Okay. I was close. 5, 6. Roberta says, I've never tried to knit with homespun. Roberta, do you knit? I did not know you knitted also. See, I learned something new on every live. That's not where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be over here. Hold on, I'm in the wrong spot. Andy says, working on a Demogorgon from Stranger Things, and my first poncho with bitty stripes, lollies, bitty stripes lollies. Well, I haven't gotten to this part of Stranger Things yet. I don't. Wait a minute. I missed something. Hold on, Andy. Okay, this must be the Demogorgon. What do I know? I just started watching Stranger Things, and it's got me thoroughly confused. Love the colors. Cynthia says, well, I don't knit, so no comment on that. And she's laughing. I admire those of you that knit. I'm right there with you. Roberta says, "Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I posted my voodoo recipe on your post." Okay, thank you. Oh, you posted it on my post? Okay, thank you. Roberta says, "I do knit, but crochet is more forgiving." Amen to that. See, Andy, that's why I had to stop and look because I was so confused. And you've been around long enough to know it does not take much to confuse me. That's why I was like, wait a minute, I'm missing something. Because that didn't seem quite right to me. I feel better. Okay, I feel much better. Thank you for letting me know. It wasn't me this time. Those are pretty though. Um, let's try this. Oh my gosh, I think I found it. I think I found it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm on the right page now. Nana Michelle says, just emailed you my whip, and yes, it's a whip, not long enough. You know, I was going to ask, okay? Dinky Jen is asking if these are mascots. Susan, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm a little late, but thinking of all of you driving, plan to get back to knitting very soon. I'd like to see that. And life happens, so whenever you can be here is fine. If you can't make it, that's fine. It's all right. Roberta says, I piggyback, so all that was together. Okay, they might be below. Yeah, you notice I was like, wait a minute, I missed something. Roberta says, and I was thinking my Demogorgon didn't look that cute. See, Juanita, Happy New Year. It's so good to see you. How are you? What is in your cup and what is on your needles or your wheel or whatever you're doing to entertain yourself this year? Roberta saying hi to Juanita. Andy says the last one was Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Okay, that makes more sense because I was like, huh? I just started Stranger Things, but I have never seen this before. Is that season 3? Oh, and here's the shawl. Oh my goodness, Andy. I has to move you so we can get all the lusciousness here. Wow. Is that a Christmas cake? Dinky Jen is telling one Susan to drive safe. Juanita says chamomile tea, knitting fingerless gloves, and spinning merino. Go ahead with your bad self. Go right ahead. Are you still doing lives? Roberta says that makes more sense. Thank you, because I was all messed up. I'm like, that must be season 3 because I've almost finished season 1 and I have not seen that yet. Granny says, hey, Susan Hun, no reply since you're driving. And she's saying, hey to Juanita. Ooh. And everybody, Granny's, it's a, it does look like a poncho. Didn't she tell me it was? I don't know what she told me. They are nice colors, Dawn. I don't know what she told me. I have to go back and see. No, it seems more C. Okay. Okay. Roberta is asking Granny D, did you see the walk for peace is passing close to you? Oh, Granny D, you might have to go out there in your wheelchair. Sam says, I agree, Juanita. BJ says, Christmas cake. Also gave myself whiplash turning to check. Well, Juanita says, gonna get started again soon. Had to have another eye surgery in November. Oh, no, no, no. And seeing a retina specialist tomorrow, also have limited screen time. I totally understand. I totally understand. I thought all that was behind you. You take care of you. We'll be here whenever. Victoria says, sorry, have been lurking, and then started helping a friend out with her crochet. What, did she call you on the phone? Granny says, Juanita, prayers will be going up for your eyes. Amen. Because Marsha Lee will tell you how hard it is to be a crafter with no eyes. Dawn says, they walked about 15 minutes north of me last night. Oh. Marsha, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Dawn says they stayed at a church near my hub's work. Oh, that's nice that the church let them in. Roberta says that is so cool, Dawn. Yeah, Cindy says, oh, Juanita. Granny says, no, Roberta, how do I find out where? Where is it? Roberta says there is a website and she will find it. See, I told you, Roberta knows things. I was not blowing smoke. She knows things. I did not know. Granny, you still got your wheelchair. Dawn says socks just finished the heel flap. Now working on the gusset. A summer t-shirt for me and baby blanket for granddaughter number 3. When is granddaughter number 3 coming? Did I know about that? I don't know what I know. You all know I don't know. Oh, Dawn. I like those colors. Look at you. Oh, those are really pretty. Oh, baby. That is gorgeous. I'm here for it. Oh, Victoria says they were doing a video chat. Um, Juanita, you might think about doing a podcast if you can do those without being on screen. Marcia says nothing in cup, working on blankets and prayer shawls. Okay. What pattern? Granny says, oh, they are walking now? Well, dang gone. Gotta do my live next. I thought it was in the near future, but not now. Well, she's gonna tell you when. Andy says, congrats. Dawn says, my BFF was given that yarn and sent it to me because she doesn't work with fingering. They are colors she likes, so I'm surprising her with these socks. Those are pretty. Those are so pretty. Dinky Jen says, nice pattern. I love that pattern. Oh, there's Shorty's bus. Only 20 minutes late. That's not bad though for sitting on the bus for. No, they're half an hour late. But she's here. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Because I was going to have to go get the baby. But I was going to make her wait until my live was over. Because some things I have to do. There's Granny D's. Okay, Granny D, there's the official site if you want to copy and paste it. Dawn says, little Sydney Evelyn is coming. Sydney Evelyn, it'd be Evelyn, is coming in May. Aw, congratulations to little Sydney. Marsha Lee says, prayers for you, Miss Juanita. Hugs and blessings. Amen. Dawn says, CVJ, you do like orange and chocolate. But I'm not going to eat those socks. So your socks are safe. I'm not going to eat them. But I do like that orange and chocolate. I would not have thought to put those colors together, but those are beautiful. I really like that. And am I going to knit them? No, but I really like them. You go, girl. Marsha Lee says, VJ, it's not as hard as it seems once you start listening and start practicing and just do what you love to do. It would be a little harder for me because I lost the fine sensory in my fingertips. So if I can't see what I'm doing, I can't feel it because I don't have it in my fingertips anymore. One of the drawbacks of chemo. Marcia says, modern granny square, shawl making stitches as I go. Oh, I bet that's pretty. Trish, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy New Year. How are you? What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Shardy? She didn't even come by and say hi. She used to come in and say hi. Or she was so dramatic, she would come in and say, we were stranded on the bus for 30 minutes. Zach, welcome in, chat. Sorry I'm late, lost track of time, listening to music and took a shower. That is very important. Don't be sorry. You know, there's always the replay. Life happens. As Kelly would say, life be lifing. Marsha Lee says, hey, VJ, the blanket I'm designing is done in the herringbone half double crochet and also the honeycomb stitch, doing it in the square. Wow. Marsha Lee, you got to get your brother to post that to the group. Sam says, Marsha Lee, well done. I struggle with herringbone. Granny saying hi to Trish. Roberta says, I didn't realize that was it. I don't have fingerprints anymore. My biometrics don't work anymore. It's from the chemo. It got to the point where I couldn't work the Pyxis at the hospital because I was registered on my fingerprint and I lost my fingerprints. I lost the fine feelings in my tips. Because I can't crochet extensions in my hair because I can braid it, but I can't feel the braid to know where to put the hook to crochet the hair. I don't have that feeling. Yeah, that's one of the drawbacks of chemo. But I'm alive, so hey. I just learned to work around it. But yeah, if I can't see it, I can't do it because I can't feel it. Victoria says, I have nerve damage in one finger because of a chainsaw accident and then have issues with my other fingers. Yeah, I mean, I know they're there and I can do this and I can feel them, but to work with them and do stuff without being able to see it, I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it. But I'm alive, so it's okay. I'll work with it. I did herringbone once for a blanket. It's, I have to get it down. It's over there. Zach's asking Dinky Jen if she's behaving. Granny says, how do to all, gotta get in my spot in a little bit. And hey, Zach. Lisa, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? What is in your cup and what is on your needles? Jen says, I do what I do, and she laughs somewhere in between. Zach says, run, Granny D, run. Andy says, yep, I still have neuropathy from chemo 9 years later. Mm-hmm. I had mine in 2020. So mine has been 5 years. Yep. Yep, it's a pistol. Trish says, hey, they're working on granny squares with this red heart yarn. Red heart makes good granny squares. It really does. And Marsha Lee is speaking to Marsha. There's not another Marsha in here, girl. Who you talking to? Lisa says she's good. Marsha Lee says everything for me now is a lot of counting and just trying not to overthink things like I used to. If I can't see it, I can't count it. It's a drawback. It's a drawback, but that's okay. Then Dawn has this. I believe this is her top. That is so pretty. Go ahead. And you're knitting everything. Go ahead with your bad self. Oh, I like that lace work at the top. Look at you. Look at you. I learned how to do that, and that is a pistol. Lisa has water in her cup and a crochet blanket on her hook. You're bistitchual? I did not think I knew that. That is wonderful. Roberta says, Lisa, I have been loving your lovies. I'm glad you love her lovies. Dawn says there are 2 other pics in that email. I'm getting there. You know, when I start talking, stuff starts happening. What time is it? Ooh, well, I better stop talking. I'm coming, Dawn. I'm coming. Oh, Dawn. Yeah, I know you wanted me to show this one because, baby, all into the G, Dawn. And you're knitting that? Oh, girl. Wow. You got skills. You got skills. See, you got skills. Sam says, okay, groceries got here early. We'll be AFK for a few. Hi, Zach. Zach says it's 9 a.m. almost in Australia, right, Lisa? Trish says, it's been over a year with dad here and me out of work. Need to get my channel back up, but it's chaotic here sometimes. I need suggestions to get monetized. Trish, put that on your community tab so people can start coming to your channel and giving you suggestions. Also, see if they have that program in your area where you get paid for taking care of your loved one, because they have those programs here in Missouri. If you're your family's full-time caregiver, there are programs that will pay you. Dawn says that's the neckline of the shirt and starting on the yoke. I thought so. As it's beautiful. Hey, wait a minute, stop running away from me. Dawn says that's my Christmas present yarn, silk, linen, cotton blend from Portugal, and I didn't have to pay tariffs. Wow. How did you get out with that? Lisa, you've done 54 lovies. Oh, M to the G, girl. I love those. Are you going to put the elephant border on there? Zach says, my aunt would like that. She loves her elephants. Marcia says, if you send me the link, I will post the blankets I made. Um, if they are complete, post them tomorrow. And they're in the group. They're in the group that you first contacted me on. And I'll put the stuff in the okay, here's the link to the group. And the post will drop tomorrow for the FOs. If they are WIPs, save them for next week, please, because it's almost time to go. And I got to get back here and finish the WIPs from this week. Okay, stop talking and start showing stuff. Laurie says, this is the shawl vest for my granddaughter. It's a rainbow sparkle yarn. I'm more than halfway done, and I have about 6 other WIPs. But she didn't post them today, so yay, because I would not be here. Oh, this is going to be cute. This is for Laurie's granddaughter, I think is what I said. That is cute, that blue and purple. That is cute. Lisa says 5 minutes of 9 a.m. Marsha Lee says the herringbone half double crochet is really easy. I like that. It's one of my faves. Dawn says the blanket yarn is Cascade Cherub. It is so soft. I am glad. Yeah, you need it soft for a baby. When I had kids about 90 years ago, I just used the Red Heart Super Saver, and it has held up. Nana Michelle says the Jen Ivy top. Nana. Oh, MG. Bye-bye. See? And this is your first wearable, isn't it? I forgot Nana Michelle's got me on the TV. That is so cute. It looks like a sunrise. That is so cute. Chris says, yes, VJ, there's a Marsha Lee and a Marsha Burton. Thank you. Somebody keep up with me. Thank you, Chris. That is a great color combination. That's good yarn. Andy says, ooh. Yay, I did it. Last WIP and last comment. Yay, me. Isn't that pretty, Dawn? We're going to do the outro. I've got my parking pass, and we're going to do a VJ raid over to Granny D. Thompson. I'm in-home support services. Thank you, Susan. Jen says, that's pretty. I have the pattern, but need the yarn to make it. Pick any yarn you have. Go look at your mom's stash. I bet she has some. Thank you, Susan. Trish, look into in-home support services because they do have programs that will pay you. Bye all. Have a great night. You too, Lisa. For everybody, we're going over to Granny D's. Fasten your seatbelts because Bonnie's not here, so I have to drive. And yeah, I'm kind of in a hurry because I got to go get something to drink. But that's okay. As long as you hold on, we will be safe. Love you all. Take care now. Bye-bye.